Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Joe Kelly gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he had a ton of strikeouts. He'll be looking to duplicate that effort here.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, number 22.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, you're playing some great baseball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike two. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And another foul ball. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Brett Gardner will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Into the windup and the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting third, catcher
Gary Sanchez will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. The Red Sox in their red alternate jerseys tonight. Not a bad look once in a while. This is in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable and gives his ball club a chance to win.
Jackie Bradley Jr. comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, things are looking up for these guys to start the ball game. They get a 1-2-3 top half. Then now, leadoff single here in the home half, off to a great start.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Gardner will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. David Ortiz will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
What a great season, but in order to win the Triple Crown, he's going to need some help from his teammates getting on base. He's in the top 5 in RBIs, but not leading that category.
Sabathia pauses. Here's the first pitch. And Ortiz hits one high in the air, and this one is going to be long gone. Home run. David Ortiz, a 2-run home run, number 549 career, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Mookie Betts will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, this ball seemed like it stayed in the air a long time, but he had a long way to go to get to it. And look at this catch he makes when he finally gets there. A one-handed grab with his back to the infield. That was really well done.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in now, and as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently 2nd entering play.
Oh, and Matt, I know you love talking about numbers like that. You look at his recent play, it hasn't hurt that average one bit. He's hitting over 500 in his last 10 games. Goodness.
Shoots this one to first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
So here's Aaron Hill, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Bullet back up the middle. Ellsbury is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Greg Bird will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Starlin Castro will stand in, 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. Hill is there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs just yet and 4 RBIs. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
And you know, his changeup and sinker sort of do the same thing. They both drop off the table pretty good at the end. The only difference is he usually wants you to hit his sinker, and he wants you to swing and miss at the changeup.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Stepping in now, number 99, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 268 the average for him coming in. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. Chris Young will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Chris Young.
Sabathia sets his sights. Here's his offering. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Standing in now, Ryan Hennigan. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Number 25, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. David Ortiz gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there, and that retires the side. some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Billy Butler will dig in now. He had 3 hits in that ballgame on Wednesday.
Designated hitter, Billy Butler.
First offering on its way. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, when you have a guy like Country Breakfast in the middle of your lineup, you're going to see some big bombs and timely hitting. Let's see what he can do right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Young is there. 1 down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at-bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2, here it comes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Mookie Betts digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Sabathia gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Lined back over second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hitting machine for them.
Dustin Pedroia is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league. And he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
So here's Aaron Hill as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Here's Chris Young. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, catcher.
You want to talk about a guy putting his all into a throw? Well, watch this. Now that's what you call effort.
In now, Ryan Hennigan. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Left field and deep. Gardner going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
And maybe this is one of the few drawbacks as a hitter of having that 37-foot wall out there in left. Any other park in the big leagues, this is a double. Here, it's fielded quickly out in left, and they hold him to just a loud single.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count, and these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Oh, and well, you could probably follow the thinking on the mound right there. He's got the bases loaded now. He doesn't want to fall behind, so he's just going to try to get that first one over to start the at-bat to try to get ahead in the count. And that's going to turn out to be a decision he's going to regret because this guy is sitting on the first pitch, and he's going to turn it into a grand slam.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Luis Severino is going to come out to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. David Ortiz will be the first one to greet him here with the crowd still buzzing over the grand slam.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to exit a ball game, but time to turn the page here. And now that they've got a new guy in the pitch, they'll at least get a fresh start.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Yeah, Matt, he's one of the leaders in the American League this year. 5th at the moment. So we'll see if he can stay hot into the dog days of summer and even move up on that list. Having a great year regardless, though.
Mookie Betts will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. We're through 3 here at Fenway. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Brett Gardner is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate and the count remains 3-2. Looking to avoid his first walk. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Lifted in the air to right field. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Greg Bird will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, with the hole that they dug themselves here early in the ballgame, it's definitely going to be a long road back. But we've seen stranger things happen, and who knows? Maybe we'll look back on this home run as the one shot that got the huge comeback started.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 416 feet, the estimate on that last home run. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Yankees 1. Hanley Ramirez will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Here comes the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. To his right, Bird, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The second baseman, number 15.
Dustin Pedroia steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game, and that batting average is going to continue to climb even higher.
Aaron Hill will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, I'll tell you, talk about veteran leadership and showing youngsters how to approach each and every at-bat at the major league level. Well, just show him the tape of this swing. If he tries to pull this pitch, it's either a 4-hopper or an easy fly ball. Instead, he knows just to basically throw his hands at this thing, and he's able to drive it the other way for a double.
Here's Chris Young. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And the run is in to score from third. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Nice. He really sat on the fastball there. He squared it up perfectly, drove it into left field. He'll be rewarded with an RBI as he picks up that runner from third base.
Settling in now, Ryan Hennigan. He singled his last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Red Sox lead it 10-1. Didi Gregorius heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Tap foul at home plate. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Fernando Abad is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 99.
Number 99 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Billy Butler is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this is popped up, but room behind the plate for Hannigan. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Xander Bogaerts will dig in now. The winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, the 550th of his great career, as this lead got even wider.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
No outs, nobody on. Hard liner to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Now to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
From the stretch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there, base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Dustin Pedroia digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there. And who can blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far. And that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
Aaron Hill gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Chris Young steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Line hard into left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Wow, tough play.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
In left field here at Fenway Park, you can afford to play a little bit shallow. Because think about it. Any ball hit over your head is going to be off the monster anyway. So he's able to stay with this line drive and look it right in.
Into the box, Ryan Hennigan. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play, it's strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
The 0-2 home. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, look at Headley. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Chase Headley makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Chase Headley.
Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby
Ellsbury stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first.
That ball's foul.
The 1-2 pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Grounded to third. Hill's up with it. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Ready now, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Ramirez has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And as you can see, they are way behind. Chasen Shreve will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the 3rd inning of the ballgame as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. He's set, now the pitch. Shot back up the middle. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. It's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a peck of trouble now.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. Toward left center and fairly deep. Ellsbury going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second.
In the end, this will be an RBI single off the wall, but it could have and probably should have been a whole lot more.
Adam Warren will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Mookie Betts will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 38th home run of the season for him as the blowout continues.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Baseman. Hanley.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. 1 away. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Dustin Pedroia. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now here's the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hill, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Chris Young comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
Shot toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Here's Pedroia on his way home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
And that's 19 runs they've put up so far, and the way they're swinging the bats, there's no end in sight.
Ryan Hennigan.
Ryan Hennigan ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit towards center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 19-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Gary Sanchez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line, and that'll put him in a good position here with the runner on second and nobody out.
Greg Bird will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
They know he's got one eye on that green monster, that left field wall out there, so it's a good idea here to bust him inside.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehand play by Bogaerts. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Fortunately here, no advance from that runner at second base, so he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen here as he puts runners on first and second now on what will be scored an infield single.
Starlin Castro steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. First and second here with nobody out. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He doesn't look like the same reliever here in his 3rd inning of work. Looking a little worse for wear out there.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Snap throw from the catcher.
Boy, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and now the wild pitch is going to make things even tougher, as that'll move 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
And remember here, you got a base open at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Right back inside with a fastball. And this time, he got the call.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, shortstop,
Didi Gregorius Stands in, looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
You got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope the next guys can come through big.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And you know, he might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least one run home, as that run will score from third base.
Number 99 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Runners are at first and third, one away. Brad Ziegler will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Brad Ziegler.
One-0 count. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
This late in the game, no sense in taking a chance trying to cut down that guy at the plate. So they'll be pretty happy just to trade the run for the out.
Billy Butler will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Out in front of it, strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2. And this is taken there by Butler. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And that misses 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Young. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Red Sox are out in front, 19-3. Tyler Clippard will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Clippard.
Jackie Bradley Jr. steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
He's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Now the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. 0-1. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. David Ortiz will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Chase Headley will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Headley.
Now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side to his right, Ramirez, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
For the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Now here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Brett Gardner will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no problem out there for Hill as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox lead it 19-3. Mookie Betts digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And now a pitch on the way. Lined hard toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Now batting, first baseman.
Almost a terrific play as we get another look here. He reaches for this one but can't quite get there as this winds up a base hit. Digging in now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner toward short. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Number 99 is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Aaron Hill will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score is the runner from third.
And with that, they're up to an even 20 runs now in the game. And I'll tell you, I like high-scoring ball games as much as the next guy, but enough is enough already. Call off the dogs, man.
Digging in, Chris Young. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. From the stretch. High and deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A 3-run home run for Chris Young. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Number 85 will be the new pitcher.
Number 85.
Into the box now, Ryan Hennigan. Liner towards second. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And when things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Xander Bogaerts will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gardner ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
And I think they catch a big break here defensively. I mean, this is a ball that's going to get all the way to the wall, yet that runner can only move up 90 feet to third base. That's a bit of a letdown.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Gardner going back on it, and that ball is out of here. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. Been a joy to watch so far.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder.
She'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Hit hard. And, oh, this is off the second base bag. And that's through for a hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Dustin Pedroia. He's 5 for 6 to this point.
Not only is his average on the rise, but I'm sure his confidence is too. He's probably thinking, why can't I do this all the time?
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Ellsbury is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
So here's Aaron Hill. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And he is in there.
And the wheels have definitely come off the bus now. It's up to a 9-run inning after that at-bat. And I got a feeling they might not be done yet.
Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Chris Young. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far.
Huge game for him so far, and he's looking for even more.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And they have definitely blown the lid off of this inning now. That's 10 runs that have come in to score. And they put this one well out of reach.
Ryan Hennigan will stand in working on a 3-hit ball game now.
Well, he's feeling very comfortable in the box, too, and that's pretty obvious. They might try to move him off the plate here a little bit or something.
He waits. Now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. Hits sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
All right, guys, you ready for this? That is now a 30 spot they've thrown up in the ballgame. I think I'm going to need a few more pages for my scorebook. I can't fit any more runs on this page.
Jackie Bradley Jr. steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Line down the left field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Hit hard up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. This is foul right side. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. In with it quickly is Gardner, however, and that holds the runner at third.
Now batting number 34, designated hitter.
Well, I hope this guy's not on your fantasy team, because look at those numbers. He's been dreadful.
David Ortiz comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
And this is exciting, and I wouldn't doubt him at all, Matty. I mean, he's obviously seeing the ball really well right now.
Belted high and deep into right center. Ellsbury ranging back. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in one game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder.
He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Shot towards second, and that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. Around first, on his way to second now, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
And I'm just surprised that no one in his dugout has seen enough. I mean, this guy is done out there. D-U-N. I don't know what they're waiting for.
Hanley Ramirez digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Number 99 is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. And oh boy, let's see, 9, 11, 14, 16 runs here this half inning, as it's fair to say they came up big. Ninth inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 35-3. Gary Sanchez will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
The first baseman, number 33,
Greg Bird gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. Hennigan gonna have to hurry. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
the batter, number 14,
Starlin Castro steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Right side. There is Pedroia on the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
In there at the knees, strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Pedroia has it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, David Ortiz. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, there's no way you could look past this guy. Really a game he'll remember for a long time. 4 home runs. No other way to break it down except to say that was an awesome performance.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 35-3. Good night from Fenway.
The winning pitcher is Fernando Abad. His record is now 2-0.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, the Bronx Bombers pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 1-0. Manny Machado had 3 hits in the contest.